Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Pretty Dominicanchick, Elizabeth Ayers. Today we are going to talk about what it's like to be homeless, living in a homeless shelter. Those are just some bags I got back there. I don't know, my phone's not been acting up. And some boxes. I just moved to this shelter. I haven't settled yet because it's like one thing can jump from another thing. So taking my time on it. But I just wanted to do a quick Q&A on what it's like to be homeless in the New York City shelter system. I got a lot of questions about it on my TikTok video that I posted. It's been one heck of a ride. I've been here. I've been in the system since November 2020. Hold on. Okay, I did put my hair up. It's so hot in here. Like, it's unbearable hot. Like I say, it's an oven, and there's 2 fans. There's just like the shelter I currently live at. They don't think that homeless people deserve air conditioning. Only the workers, which I don't think it's fair. Because if you get hot in a heat wave, imagine people that are homeless. They get hot too. We're old people. You gotta think before you say something, you know? I feel like to work with homeless people, you gotta do it for more than a paycheck. It gotta come within you because they're going through a lot. And if you don't know what you're doing, I understand that COVID is happening and everybody got stuff to deal with in their lives. I get that. I more than get that. But it's just take your time. Don't be in a rush with homeless people. You know, I encountered so many workers in the system. You know, some were righteous, some respectful, some weren't, you know. And it had a lot to do with me being who I am, being a Latina grown people. Like, am I wrong? Being a Latina grown in a poverty neighborhood, because they already could tell by the address. You know, I encountered that a lot where it was like just because of how I look, the name, where I come from, I would be able to participate in a corrupt activity where it just was so wrong. I got asked so many things, and I'll just look at them like long letters were sent to like the mayor, the news channel, anybody that I couldn't think of. You know, I didn't really have like that support that I was looking for from close relatives and friends. You know, and it's like, I get it. Like, my immediate family, they were always there for me. You know, shout out to them, especially like my father. But I definitely went through it. You know, go through depression, and the help that the system created was never really offered to me. Like the youth services or recreation services that they have for kids, they were never provided to me. This person, she would just like fib about the services, but she wouldn't really give them to me. I don't know why. Like, I had such a hard time My son, he was always like really bored, but I try to keep him active, like going to family members' houses and video games, and he would visit his dad, but like being in the system, they don't really have, well, at least to me, they didn't really provide services that were supposed to. And I found that out really late in a long letter to like a senator, I believe, and he told me all the programs that were provided, and I was like, I never knew. So being in the system, you were supposed to, have all these classes on income, fixing your credit. If you were unemployed, who worked, self-employment, the whole point of it is so you can get back on your feet and never have to look back, and just like beat it. And it's like spiritually, I believe heavy on God. But you have to do some work on your own. It's not like God is gonna live your life for you. He's gonna like let you go through it and let you grow through your experiences. So yeah, it was like the shelter itself, I was really scared to go through it. I was like, oh my God, I'm 28 and I'm leaving. Oh look, am I gonna beat this? I'm leaving my household. I've been with them for a long time, and it was like, oh my God, to leave them and to go into the system because of COVID-19. It was really tough. I was like really scared. But then I got placed in a commercial hotel. It was operating as a shelter, which wasn't so bad. I felt like more calm and like I could do this, like it's only temporary, So and it was a hotel, I said that, a room for just me and Daniel with 2 beds. So I was more than grateful for that. You don't know what it meant to me. I would go shopping. They do provide a good food assistance program that I took care of. But basically I had to do everything like on my own. They weren't like really much. You go to your bi-weekly meetings. They don't really take it as serious. You know what I mean? I feel like they wanted to exchange something for their services, and their services were supposed to be free. And it's just like the way they would talk. I feel like one day they would try me and get to know me to see like what they got away with, and then the other day and then another day like nothing's gonna happen. But I do honestly feel like no help was being provided from them because I wasn't paying them. And Lord forgive me if I'm wrong, but it's just like how I felt. It was wrong on their behalf. I even called them out. Do they provide with the rental assistance? Yes, they do provide with the rental assistance program. They have many vouchers, but it depends on what you're eligible for. Like, I'm a household of 2, so I don't really get that much. And being in New York City, the rent, a 1-bedroom, the mayor declared while I was in here, it was $1,900 minimum. Except for like the night chat developments, and the new construct buildings. With those, the voucher help. So it's like they needed a stronger rental. I know when I was in there, they had other programs, but unfortunately, I didn't get called for them. So it was just like, God, what's happening? Like, please direct me. And then I started like doing things to work income here and there, such as virtually working, like in my school whenever I can. I couldn't really work because I was taking care of my mental health and my physical health, which I'm now 100 times better. I feel like after bariatric surgery, I'll be all good to go and get on my feet and start working again. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy for that, you know. And while I was in there, I got to fix my credit 200 points up. I got to pay off a lot of debt with like my financial aid and stuff. And I'm really proud of that. They did do a lot of income discrimination because I was on unemployment, and they were just like not having it. Like, that's not income. You can't find an apartment with that. So it was like a little iffy because when I would reach out to the voucher office, they would say, yes, it is possible. You can move out with unemployment. That's income. But then caseworkers would just tell me like what, and they did give me like, it's not possible to get out the shelter type of reality. And it would just be like anything I would ask. There's nothing we could do about it. Like, there's nothing we could do about it. Like, there's been times like I didn't even have for like a metro card. And I would ask them like, yo, I don't have for a metro card. Like, I'm literally stranded in the homeless shelter. And they would be like, there's nothing we could do about it. And when I wrote a long letter to the mayor, he said there's all types of metro cards funding for the homeless people, and yeah, it just was so disgusting. Like, I feel like there should be like a special class, and if you don't pass that class, you can't work with homeless people because it's like really serious. Like, anything that you do can mess up these people's lives because they just lost their homes, It's really big. Like, they're fragile. They're really fragile. And like the way they treat you, like they give me so much experiences. Like, they did provide food at the shelter, and there was like this one time I went to go get food for me, and she was literally like, listen, this is what you want? And I was like, yeah. And she just like threw it in the garbage, like right in front of my face. Like these type of behaviors, like, why would you do that? So it was like behavior like that, like, because they do see a single mom and they're like, we could do like whatever they want, But God had a way of showing them, like, I'm not the one, I am not the one. And yeah, so I was talking to another resident at the shelter, and she would tell me how to get an apartment, but I would be like, I'm just like not with it with the advice that she gave me. Like I'm just like, I'd rather be good, do things the good way, and hopefully everything comes out good. Um, yeah. Basically you have to like dress a certain way and like look dirty. That's the vibe I got and the energy. And the day like you actually like shower and look clean or whatever, they're just like, you're not homeless, so we're not helping you. And it's like, let's make the world a better place. Come on, because we can't be tan we can't be tan hueputa with the people in need, and all types of depression and anxiety and worry for the future you have, you know, it's just a lot, especially with being a mom, and having to put your son through all that. He definitely learned and he definitely grew. He has empathy. He's like, yo mom, like, I go with you since you're basically my mom, but we lived the last 13 years together. So I know what you gotta do, Like they're with me, so I'm so glad that that little boy, he's very mature for his age, very helping. He consolidates me. He consolidates me when I need him, believe it or not. He keeps me going. Another thing that helped me in the shelter system was school. I'm graduating with my bachelor's next semester, fall semester, and I'm so glad with my psychology degree. So that helped me, just like keeping the vibe, like I'm better than this and I will become successful in the future, I'm not gonna let this stop me, because I have a different mindset than they were trying to put me in. And I'm glad, for this day. Honestly, overall, it's a very good program. If you know the benefits and how to take advantage of it. Right now, I'm in a studio apartment. There's no AC, and there's heat waves after heat waves, and the nights is really bad. And there's a fan, and look, I'm sweating. The first day I got here was really bad. I took 3 showers, right? And when I would come out to shower, I would sweat. It was drenched. It was really bad. I was oh my God. My stuff is still here. I haven't settled in yet. They give you trash bags smooth. And it's what happens to all this money that goes into the funding to move and for storage? What happens to that? Because homeless people don't get it. For MetroCard, it was everything on me and my own, and I had to go to the Department of Social Service. I don't know where you guys are from, but if you guys are in New York, in America, we have this Department of Social Service that helps you with services that you need to get a social life, because this is the government's plan on everybody living a livable life. So they help with all types of cases, depending on your scenario, depending on your experience. And they helped me with a MetroCard. They helped me with it's low. No, you pay half price. Yeah, because you're in need. And then they did give me food assistance. which that's how, I learned how to do my mukbangs on YouTube. People like it. I get a lot of commentaries about them. I like it. And my mom always tell me, because there were so many people in my household, how to like eat well with the little money that you have, She was raised in DR in the campo. So it's like eating was never a problem. So she taught me that, and I didn't know so much people needed help with that. Even like people at the residence, they were like, "Girl, you eat so bad." And I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah, they actually provided me to like help them, whatever. I look at the paper for weekly ad, and I just try to go by sales, and I try to limit myself to the money I'll be spending that week on food, and also with the food assistance. And on Seamless and Uber Eats, just Google a lot of discount codes, a lot of promotion codes, because there's a lot of those going around. Follow them on all social medias, because the majority of the time I got all the food off for free. I didn't have to pay anything because of the codes. So that was an advantage that I took care of. Like, I really didn't order out that much, but just like on days like it would be so hard for me to cook because it was like a small room. But I do have a kitchen here. I might start doing a couple of lives of me cooking. I love to cook. And yeah, that's about it. It's hard. If any of your relatives or friends are in a shelter, my advice to you is like keep up with them. Even though like if you feel like they're pushing you back, it's not because it has nothing to do with you, so don't take it personal. It just has to do with a lot of like, we have no home, but there's so much pressure being put onto us. Like, you don't know if they're gonna garbage your bags today, and once you go out, like let's say to a family member's house, you don't know if you're gonna come back and see all your stuff bagged out outside. Like, that's just like the homeless shelter system, So I would panic a lot. Like, oh my God, they're gonna throw out my stuff. Oh my God, they're gonna throw my stuff. And I would like have to like run to the shelter because we did have curfew at 9 p.m. But yeah, and I would see other people like get kicked out like that. Like, they would trash, like, with the bags, trash bags, and they would put so much stuff, and it would be on the street, and you would have no way to come back in unless you have to do the whole process all over again, and it's something that you have to apply for. And if you don't get approved, you'll be literally at the park. Like, when I first got there to the commercial hotel, I just met this caseworker, and right when I was about to get approved on my application to the shelter system, she decided to text the Department of Homeless Services and say to not approve my application. And it's like months later, I found out that the reason she did that was because she was developing emotional weapons against me. So the way I fought back was with the Bible. Like, no weapon formed against me. I'm actually gonna put that somewhere here. It's my favorite Bible verse, This is when I found out that my mom really raised me right, because it was like everything and all the experiences that I went through here was attached with the Bible, But it was just like, why would you do that? You know? And I guess it was like homeless people are entitled to a lot of services and a lot of benefits that they don't tell you about. And I guess she just wanted that. And I did make a complaint on the website. And then the whole hotel got audited. And it turned out that I wasn't bugging. She was messing up my whole case. That was so exhausting. Like, why would you go ahead and do that? Why would you go ahead and give me a horrible experience? Like, I'm trying to be in and out here. Like, I really got nowhere to go, nowhere to live. It's COVID-19. I have a son trying to graduate college. And another thing that I was surprised about was when I thought the whole point of the program was, you start working. That's my son. You start working and you make enough income, and that's like a positive factor. No, but I told them about my ideas of my self-employment, and I was obligated to pack my stuff and put it in storage. I was like, what? And then, followed by that, I wrote a long letter to the Department of Homeless Services, to the Department of Social Services, to the mayor, to the senator, to ombudsman, that's like the head household, the head of household, hear me. That's like a department that on top of the homeless system. On top of the homeless, system in New York City. So a long letter came with that, and it was just like, excuse me, if I'm opening a self-employment business to make income for my household so I can move, because none of the rental assistance programs are helping me, then why in the world would that be such a problem? And it turned out that it wasn't that much of a big problem. It was just, I told it to the wrong person kind of thing. I was like, bet, don't worry. You're never gonna see me again. So that was like really annoying. Like, if you get paid to do something, just do it. Don't do that. And it's like, it was just like so tired. But the good always overcomes the bad. I have my stuff still here. It's like, trash cans. But they do make you sign something stating that the Department of Homeless Service are going to provide moving supplies. But I never got the moving supplies. I got trash bags instead. And I did have to leave a lot of things behind, because the way that they told me that the shelter was closing was like on that same day. They told me on that same month by a letter, and then I had to sign some couple of documents, whatever. And then just randomly on a day, they told me, you're getting transferred, you gotta pack your things and go. And I'm like, what are the movie supplies? And they handed me 2 trash bags. But it was like the way they did it. You knew better, boo. You knew better. Whatever, I was trying it. Whatever, I took the trash bag and I put like all my stuff, but I left so much things behind. Like food, a lot of products in the bathroom. I left my dirty laundry, which I'm really sad about now. I was just gonna leave everything because I was like, oh my god, like I was gonna leave everything behind and I was just gonna walk off. But something like touched me and said, girl, you need all these things, like don't leave them behind. And I'm so glad I didn't, because there were like so many important documents in these bags, like my birth certificate, my passport, And
You know the fuck you are?
yeah, things for my business.
Fuck you back?
But I haven't unpacked
Nah,
yet.
fuck that.
I'm gonna try to see what I get when I NSM storm. And try to get hangers and take advantage of the closets that we have. We do have 2 closets. You know, I just realized that I gotta force myself and make it work, you know. I didn't choose to be here, but there has to be like a bigger reason than we all think why I'm here. Yeah, I'm happy. I try to look for the joy every day and be positive. Go on social media. I really love social media. TikTok has helped me tremendously. I have followed some creators that changed my life tremendously in their talk, in their advice, and the things that they do. Their content, really amazing. Shout out to TikTok creators, you know. You guys like really helped me through it on days that I couldn't even get up from my bed because I was just like that depressed, you know. But yeah, just gotta make the best of it, you know. I'm like sweating right now. It's so bad. I got operated in 2 days. Pray for me, keep me in your prayers. I know everything is gonna go on good, and I am recording another YouTube for that on my process of getting bariatric surgery. I'm getting the vertical sleeve gastronomy. Did I say astronomy? A VSG. So I am taking a preparation for all of that. I got incredible doctors. Yeah, that's another thing. My doctors are amazing. They're very supportive because I was in temporary housing. Also, my professors, my school, God bless the CUNY system. Because if it wasn't for them always keeping me updated on things that I should do, on things that I shouldn't do, on grants, you know, but you do gotta like wait a while. But they really helped me through it, bro. You have no idea. So it was really good. I think when I get better, I'm gonna like show my letter of appreciation. I'm gonna send them a letter of appreciation because that really meant a lot to me. The mayor, Andrew Cuomo, he behaved very well with me. Any letter I would send him, out of courtesy, he would write back, like, you know, and he's on the homeless people team. So that's how I know that when I ask for something, it's not too much, you know, because...
Nah, fuck that, nigga.
I kind of know, like, the rules in the system. You know, you get taught that in school, in economy, but they just be trying you.
Nah, because I'm like that.
But overall, the good overcomes the bad. And there's more good experiences than the bad. You just have to get yourself together. I came here lost with no home, depressed. And now I grew a little more. I'm taking steps forward to never become homeless ever again. And just say, seguir adelante. ¿Qué más? Seguir adelante. God bless the 99 cents during the Dollar Tree. These stores helped me through it. As well as Target, but not that much because I was rolling on a budget like never before. Due to my health though. It wasn't because I was being a vaga sucia. It was due to my health, you know? I'm really happy. Be happy. Opportunities have opened, and I'm gonna try to take advantage of that. But if you're ever homeless or feel like you will become homeless, just reach out to me and I'll try to give you my best advice that I can and elaborate more on the steps and the procedures you have to do on being homeless. So I'm gonna conclude this video with that. I did start a GoFundMe page. Any donations that will be made to my GoFundMe, I'm gonna put it here, my page, in the link, and also in the description below. Any donation that will be made, anything, $1, $2, $3 that you guys donate, would be used for my new housing. For furniture, for bills, to get me back on my feet. I'll keep you guys updated. Something that has me feeling a little better was that there was a possibility of me getting an apartment in a new housing development. I did apply, so I am waiting on them to see how it goes. So you just never know with these people type of thing. I have to see it to believe. I have to be in it. I have to have a lease on my hands type of thing. So I am waiting on that. While I wait on it, I guess I'm gonna go to an NYC store again and buy hangers and stuff and be settled in. Yeah. So if you guys can donate, I'm gonna leave the link below. I will appreciate it. If you can, amen. If you can't, amen too. I know the struggle, so I know how it is to, not have it and not being able to help another person in need, But yeah. I'm gonna conclude this video because I'm drenched in sweat and so hot. Let's see if I take a cold shower. Thank you for coming to my YouTube. I hope this video was informational, kind of lengthy, but it was just my experience in the Department of Homeless Services. I feel like it's coming to an end, but then I can't really, it's not like that side pin it, this is it, you just gotta wait. So I'll keep you guys updated. Please keep me in your prayers. Donate what you can, and you'll be seeing more of me on YouTube, Instagram, PRETTYDOMINICANCHIK, and TikTok. I'm really active there, PRETTYDOMINICANCHIK. And let's see where this goes. Deuces. Make sure to like this video and subscribe.